Welcome to English with Books, the channel designed especially for English learners at B1 and B2 level. Here, we improve English together through famous books, interesting ideas, real-life vocabulary, and simple explanations. So if you want to improve your listening, vocabulary, speaking, and confidence in English, you are in the right place. And today, we are going to talk about one of the most famous personal finance books in the world, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book has helped millions of people change the way they think about money, success, work, and financial freedom. But don't worry. In this video, we are going to explain the book using clear and simple English that is perfect for B1 and B2 learners. So relax, listen carefully, and let's begin. The book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is based on the author's childhood experiences. Robert Kiyosaki says he learned about money from two different father figures in his life. The first one was his real father, who he calls Poor Dad. Poor Dad was educated, intelligent, and hardworking. He believed that people should study hard, get good grades, find a stable job, work hard for many years. He followed the traditional path that many people follow. The second father figure was the father of his best friend. The author calls him Rich Dad. Rich Dad did not have a high level of school education, but he understood business, investing, money, and financial thinking. According to the author, both men were smart. Both men worked hard, but they had completely different ideas about money. And this difference became one of the biggest lessons in the book. Now, let's talk about the most famous idea from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The author says, poor people and middle-class people work for money. Rich people make money work for them. Let's repeat that slowly. Rich people make money work for them. But what does that mean? Many people spend most of their lives working for a salary. They work every day, receive money, pay bills, and repeat the same routine again and again. The author says rich people try to build systems that continue generating money in the future. For example, businesses, investments, rental properties, digital products, online content, stocks. Today, even a successful YouTube channel can become an income source. For example, imagine creating educational videos online. At first, you work very hard, but later, your old videos may continue getting views and generating income. This is one example of making money work for you. Pause for a moment and think, what kind of project would you like to create one day? Maybe a business? Maybe a YouTube channel? Maybe a mobile app? Maybe an online store? Now, let's discuss one of the most important concepts in the book, assets and liabilities. According to the author, an asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Very simple. Let's look at some examples. Assets, investments, businesses, rental houses, products that generate income, a website that earns money, a YouTube channel with ads. Liabilities, debt, expensive items that lose value, things that cost money every month, unnecessary spending. The author says many people buy liabilities while believing they are assets. For example, some people buy expensive cars they cannot really afford. The car may look impressive, but it also costs fuel, repairs, insurance, maintenance, and over time, the car usually loses value. So the author asks an important question. Is this thing helping you become richer? Or is it simply taking money from you? This idea became very popular because it changed the way many people think about spending money. Another important lesson from the book is financial education. The author believes schools teach many useful subjects, but often do not teach students how money works in real life. For example, how to invest, how taxes work, how businesses operate, how debt works, how to manage money wisely. Because of this, many people work very hard but still have financial problems. The author believes financial education is extremely important, and today, thanks to the internet, people can learn many things online, through books, through YouTube, through podcasts, through online courses. And honestly, learning English is also a form of self-investment, because English can create opportunities in work, business, technology, communication, travel, education. Every time you practice English, you are investing in yourself, and that is something very valuable. Now, let's talk about fear. Many people are afraid of losing money, making mistakes, failing, taking risks, and honestly, this fear is completely normal. Everybody experiences fear sometimes. But the author says successful people often learn from mistakes instead of stopping completely. For example, a business may fail, an investment may not work, a project may become unsuccessful, but mistakes can also become lessons. This does not mean people should make dangerous decisions. It simply means, do not let fear stop you from learning and improving. Think about children learning to walk. At first, they fall many times, but slowly they improve. Life is often similar. We improve step by step. Have you ever learned an important lesson after making a mistake? That experience may help you grow stronger in the future. The book also talks about something called the rat race. What is the rat race? The rat race is a cycle where people work very hard, earn money, spend money, pay bills, get more debt, continue working harder, and then the cycle repeats again and again. The author says many people become trapped in this cycle for years. Now, the book does not say jobs are bad. Jobs are important. Hard work is important. But the author encourages people to also think about long-term financial security. For example, building savings, learning useful skills, investing carefully, creating projects, developing multiple income sources. Today, many people try to create side projects online. For example, freelancing, selling products, teaching online, creating content, developing apps, starting businesses. Technology has created many new opportunities around the world. Another important lesson in the book is mindset. The author believes rich people and poor people often think differently. For example, poor mindset, I can't afford this. Rich mindset, how can I afford this? Notice the difference. The second question encourages creativity and problem solving. The author believes better questions can create better thinking. And honestly, this idea can also help with learning English. Instead of saying, "My English is terrible," you can ask, "How can I improve my English every day?" Small mindset changes can create big improvements over time. The author also talks about the importance of learning skills. He says many people focus only on earning money, but not enough on improving themselves. He encourages people to learn skills like communication, leadership, business, sales, negotiation, public speaking. These skills can become extremely valuable in life. And communication is especially important, because even great ideas need clear communication. That is another reason why English is powerful. English helps people access international opportunities, learn from global content, communicate with more people, study online, travel more easily, work internationally. So every time you improve your English, You are building a valuable skill for your future. Now, let's make a simple summary of the most important lessons from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Lesson number 1. Learn financial education. Lesson number 2. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Lesson number 3. Try to make money work for you. Lesson number 4. Continue learning useful skills. Lesson number 5. Do not let fear stop you from improving. Lesson number 6. Think long-term. Lesson number 7. Invest in yourself and your future. These are the main ideas that made the book famous around the world. Of course, not everyone agrees with every idea in the book. Some people criticize certain opinions from the author, but many readers say the book changed the way they think about money and success. Before we finish, let's learn some useful English vocabulary from today's video. Asset, something that puts money into your pocket. Liability, something that takes money out of your pocket. Investment, using money or time now to create future benefits. Debt, money you owe to another person or bank. Mindset, the way a person thinks. Financial freedom, having enough money to live comfortably without constant financial stress. Opportunity, a good chance to achieve something positive. Now repeat these words slowly after me. Asset, liability, investment, debt, mindset, financial freedom, opportunity. Excellent job. So today, we explored the main ideas from Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. We talked about financial education, assets and liabilities, fear and learning, mindset, skills, long-term thinking, making money work for you. And at the same time, we practiced English together using clear and natural language for B1 and B2 learners. Thank you so much for watching English with Books. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel with other English learners. And tell me in the comments, what lesson from this book was the most interesting for you? See you in the next video on English with Books.